Yeah, to a certain extent, I totally agree with Hawk's assessment. There are a couple ways that we can tell that the Orange Menace is planning on doing this. One is the literal blitzkrieg, for lack of a better word, that he is using on the American people with his rapid executive orders and his decrees and his firings of people. Now he's put a complete freeze on all federal aid, getting rid of SNAP, getting rid of Medicaid, denying disabled veterans of the money they need to survive. In a long line of things he's already done, I would think this is another impeachable offense. The point here is to overwhelm the people with shock and awe at how horrible it is, and enrage people, make them angry. Pete Buttigieg even recently said we have to move quickly through the shock and we can't fall prey to it. Because these things that Tangerine Twat Waffle is doing are specifically meant to shock us. And now we're seeing videos of people all over social media in different states who have had their SNAP benefits revoked, they've had their Medicaid revoked, and now they're getting really pissed off. And the second enough people get pissed off that they take to the streets, that's when this happens. Because he is dreaming of invoking the Insurrection Act. Upon doing that, he can deploy the military forces upon the citizenry, using the military personnel for domestic law enforcement. But this is his favorite part, a broad definition of an insurrection. The act allows for a broad interpretation of what that is, enabling the president to act in varying circumstances where disorder may threaten the rule of law. He could literally declare anyone that he wants an enemy to this nation and have them locked up without due process. Due process is suspended during martial law. He is just itching to do this. Because then he'll come up with some crazy wild conspiracy that the reason why all of these uprisings are happening in the country isn't because he's taking away everyone's rights and destroying the economy, destroying people's livelihood. No, he's going to say somehow it's because of the Democrats or Democrat propaganda. So he'll consider the Democrats to be an enemy of the nation. Suddenly he declares all Democrats to be an enemy of the nation, and he locks them all up, and hey presto, he's a king with no opposition. People just told us we were fear-mongering for years. And now those people are doing one of two things, either shitting their pants or pretending it's not happening. Because they never in a million years thought that we were telling the truth, and so they were apathetic on November 5th, and now this is where they got us. And it actually gets even worse as to how he could pull this off. Because the Federal Office of Personnel and Management sent an email to 2 million government employees, offering them 8 months severance if they willingly resign. Otherwise, they're going to get fired. Nectarine Nero wants to fire 2 million government employees and replace them with yes-men and sycophantic loyalists, who will allow him to do whatever he wants, including breaking the law. 2 million hard-working government employees replaced with fascists. This would place us under the iron boot of fascism for decades. And I very highly doubt there would be anything we could do about it. Especially once he invokes that act and makes protesting illegal and mops up any resistance with the military. We are incredibly fucked.